to to Oh, recently in Absolver Academy we had a vacant master. We thought, what better way to fill it? Let's just fight and compete for this Robin. We got at the moment 5 masters fighting it out. They're gonna play one fight against each other, tally up the scores. It's Grandmaster. So we have 3 fights. First one will work. Yeah, dedicated perks. Calmer the game. Well, see battle of you know school wisdom versus age faint avoid stuff or so it's stall show you the look thick limbs, so respectful back. You got the jar bash front kick reset from pretty strong action. I can fix that. Thanks a lot. Just saw him block the front. It's half his stam. Oh no, not the gas. They're both getting low on stamina. This is gonna be, a card break here. Oh. That low stamina situations really force people to panic and mess up. And it's either that or get guard broke. Both low stamina can be really coin flippy at times. So audio is cutting out. What's that? Alright, let's try on with some settings. That'll help. We don't see pulmonary pommel on. It's got kind of a weak paint, but the step cancel 17 frame stopper. Pretty punishing to try and block that. But you have to sacrifice the stamina pressure. Sacrificing a feat. Stamina. See more. Again at low stamina. Just panicking at low stamina. Perks is really calm. Stare you down and hold. Real bad for you. Yeah, just like that. You're low health, low stam, and you're not guessing. Now that Mork's behind a little. See, you know, panic map. Surprised we haven't seen any back unlocks from Mork. An avid back Get the stock more. That though. If you block a front kick, it's probably what's gonna happen. So 1-0. He's spending a lot of his stamina to get some damage. Fight on a kick. Let's see. Tweaked my audio settings again. No, OBS is I have a noise gate on so you can't hear random stuff. It's just not sensitive enough. So mess with some settings. So not speaking very loud. It's, you know, up. No, he might be able to get on that guard break side kick. It might be, the side kick might be soft confirmed. This isn't expecting it. And then I think he only had the guard bash. Soft confirmed. Yeah. My Forsaken break thought, oh yeah, click the stick left and you'll be fine. First real use of powers we've seen, which is good, you know. Everything Absolverplus that's available. Power that's available. Balance to be. You know, there's been a lot of resistance. Powers is one of them. It's the styles bound. It's a charge generator to the style. I think it's a big. It hasn't been side avoiding. It's at front. And biting him. Front kicks, he's blocking front. Stamina. Still cutting out. Jesus. I can try some. Alright, let's try this. Ooh, leg breaker. Oh, no confirm on the cleaver because you're windfall. That's how that works. I think we saw a deck change. So, for people who don't know, we're doing Moe's rule. So, Moe's rule says you're going to swap every 2. You're going to swap hosts every 2 matches. And a lot of people will, you know, there's no restrictions on deck swapping. The only restriction usually is that you have to lose the round, and then you're allowed to swap decks or load out anything in your loadout. I don't think there's a limit on loadout swaps for this tournament. You know, there have been tournaments where you're only allowed to swap once for a set. Okay. Glad I fixed the mic thing. This standing with your back turned in a tournament. Oh, with a front kick of his own. I think he's got to have, yeah, so he's got leg breaker, he's got, you know, sodomized Imperial March with the leg breaker front kick. But he's got cleaver as the reset. And cleaver's a very strong move. Feint's really good. Windfall doesn't get confirms, so, you know, great in the Windfall matchup. But the feint punish for, you know, front kick leg breaker isn't as consistent as front kick side kick, and even front kick side kick can be double avoided if you're early enough on those avoids. So another low stamina situation where both players just stared at each other. Oh no, Mork. This low stamina's killing you, buddy. Oh, he can't duck a front kick, my friend. I don't know, he was reading Jarbash. Which in Perk's deck, you know, he's got a lot of these high horizontal openers. He's got Backer, a Temple Knock, Jarbash. So it's easy to read, oh, in anything that isn't top left, if I duck the fast opener on a Twitch React, you know, I'll get my turn. That's where the reset front kick is really, really powerful. And the staggered pressure at low stamina into a Twitch React, yeah. Very good at managing it and not panicking in these low stamina situations. Getting another avoid. This is really hard for Mork to, you know, get the kill on Perks when he's this low stam and this low health. Perks is really milking the situation. You know, you want to attack somebody who's low stamina and somebody who's low health because you just need that one hit, right? And then you either kill them or you cash out on 300 damage. But, you know, there's a mind game there. And if you can get really good at it, you can get a lot of mileage, a lot of damage you wouldn't get otherwise. And we saw in the last stock there, he's up half a health bar for being good at that. It's very good. That was a raid and a half. As a foreskin, I'm listening to Max. That's it. Just as a Forsaken. Thank you, Numax. Alright, we see the Imperial March doing some work, finally getting a leg breaker and making the front kick safe, but back walk on low stam. I can't blame him for it. Not in a tournament setting. And not when you're down 3 games. A face back fist wall of a classic string. Nobody seems to want to block it. But the mix-up is just really hard to... Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say because I just started reading the chat and I have to remind myself that the YouTube chat is so delayed I can't even tell what they're responding to. Oh, another front kick. I mean, he's a pixel of stamina and he's still, you know, just because he has front kick in his top right, you can equalize the stamina game instantly. Oh, the tracking on curled up really sucks. Yeah. And you can see, you know, Mork is trying to find ways to apply similar stamina pressure that Perks is applying, but Perks is a little bit quicker on the avoids. He's reacting to a lot more heavies. It's harder for Mork to pressure the stamina. And then when we get into these stamina differences, you know, whether it's Perks being, you know, up on stamina and Mork being low stamina, he's really good at capitalizing on that. And when Perks has been on a pixel stamina, he's been good at milking that situation for all it's worth too. Oh, finally we see a back unlock away. Waiting for it. See the panic mash. Another blocked front kick. It's killing him. Look at this stamina. That's gonna kill him. Ah. That. And the other thing about blocking front kick is the spinning high kick that comes after it is safe. You can't mash it. It's a really dangerous situation to be in once you block a front kick. You really don't want to do it. But Mork hasn't been avoiding these front kicks enough for Perks to be wanting to feign them. So... Oh, wow. 2 blocked heavies, I'm surprised. Alright, we got another low stamina situation. Double avoid on the face back for step cancel. Oh, you can take cleaver jar bash there or jar bash leg breaker, but only taking a cleaver is, you gotta really capitalize on the damage when you see it. No, not that I haven't messed up a guard break combo ever or anything, but I thought there was a chance that guard break combo was gonna kill, but earthquake. We haven't seen a lot of earthquakes. They kind of forgot about powers for the last game. And, you know, maybe Mork decided to because he doesn't want to deal with the Metal Mario out of Perks, but I think ultimately, you know, being able to threaten that you have EQ is going to make Perks have to stop once in a while. Yeah. That was a great dock. Finally, we're getting some voids on these heavies. What a mash! Flute? Oh, I also would have believed that. Holy crap. That was a lot in about 5 seconds. We saw early avoid on front kick, leading to no confirm. Then he goes to try and hit him with the cleaver. The cleaver doesn't have a confirm, so Perks got to avoid again. And that was a lot in 5 seconds. Now, my god, these flute mashes are insane. These flute mashes are just crazy. You know, this isn't the most awful situation for Mork. Love to see Mork get one on the board. You know, he's got a chance to equalize it here. And if he doesn't take too much health damage and can clean up the stock, not like that. Yeah, this reset front kick. He had a little bit more than half stamina, and he just got his guard broken. Front kick reset is incredibly strong. It is debatably one of the best reset in the game. Certainly one of the best, but debatably the best. You know, of course, it's a little bit matchup dependent. Apparently, McDonald's is starting a new restaurant chain called Cosmics. Thank you, New Max. I am. Do you know there's no world record for eating Legos? And if there is, it certainly isn't in the Guinness World Record. But see, we wasn't that helpful. I'm glad we all know this now. We can all be on the same page. Sorry, I got sidetracked and I didn't commentate the last stock properly. But that's unfortunate. They did 3 on this host, so I'm assuming they agreed that connection was fine and that they'll just finish the match on whoever's host it was. So, damn, that is rough. I really thought Mork would be able to pull one. I mean, I think the deck swap was good, but I think a lot of what I saw there came down to how Mork was playing on stamina. And that Perks was just a lot more collected at low health and low stamina than Mork was, and didn't panic. And you could see some panic mashing, some panic avoids. And then not avoiding these front kicks really killed him. Really killed him. The use of silence. I think silence is okay. I mean, I think there are other powers that will give you other advantages that you probably want in a competitive set. But if you really think you're better in the no powers game and you have someone on last stock and you say, well, for the next 30 seconds, basically, I think it's 25-second timer, but basically for the next half minute, you're not allowed to use powers, and you have maybe a little bit more than half a health bar, and it's last stock. So if you think you're confident in the no powers game, you know, silence can end up being really strong. And, you know, and it can do other things. You know, it can cancel a Metal Mario. It can cancel a heal. It also stops shard generation of your opponent. So if they're running a will build, you know, maybe you'll have a little bit more profit on silence there too. And silence does cost 3 shards for people who don't know. But yeah, that's what I think about silence. It's not what I'd run. I really heckin' like exhaust. It's 3 shards. We haven't really changed it from vanilla. Just because EQ is also 3 shards. You see a lot of these other powers get used because, EQ spam is just so much less dominant. So it was a tough fight for Mork. But that's just one fight. There's 3-4 more rounds to go. Up next, let me forgive me. I need a minute to pull up the link and then gonna pull up the link. Dodie sent me all the links. Now that one I will save for. So up next we'll have Brazen versus Double. Double hasn't played in a very long time. He's been pretty inactive. He got Master a year or two ago. He was playing Cult, and he went to do real life big boy things. We haven't seen him in a while, but I'm pretty optimistic about his chances. He was good for the time, and I think he comes back, he plays a couple games, he can do pretty well. Especially if he's playing Cult. He's played a couple different things. He's played Cult. He's played Windfall. Big Windfall player. So now I have to edit my OBS to have the correct link. And interact with the link. And full screen it. And we transition. Look at that. A nice Brazen versus Double. It's got that smiley face too. Which, maybe he's a friendly guy. Or maybe he's just sitting there, smirking, mocking you. And to be honest, one doesn't have to exclude the other. You could be doing both. So maybe it changes. Yeah, Numax is right. It can cancel a Shadow Avoid and EQ, but it's like super precise timing. It's not something you can time to do. It's something that happens by accident, really. But it does happen. Especially if you can. Well, it's sort of easy to call an EQ if you can do it. And then they end up wasting 3 shards, and then they're silenced. Oh, back tripped kick. Jesus. And twist parry strike. Jesus, this is like some Absolverplus just came out meta. God, I love it. I heckin' love it. Very unorthodox deck, but I don't hate it yet. Been saying. I wonder who's trolling on that account. It better not be like slurs in Cantonese or something that I can't read. Very upset. But yeah, you're gonna need a crouching flute crouching flute crouching for that. Oh, you can see him try to avoid these chin palms, but he's just a little bit late, so he's getting hit. Oh, another front kick reset. I'm telling you, front kick reset is super good. Now, twist parry strike, you'll get a 12 frame punish, but it's not like a flute. You're not going to get a 16 frame punish or a 17 frame punish on a twist parry strike. You'll get a 12 for sure. But the cool thing about twist parry strike is that it's a step cancel, so. But you're never really gonna catch people with a step cancel feint. It's really hard to do. It takes a lot of conditioning to make that happen. Roll back fist, roll back fist. This is a 16 frame horizontal now. That's a change on Absolverplus. Once upon a time it was a horizontal when it was a strafe move when it was released. So another FBF wallop classic. Brazen throws double elbows a lot. Uh-oh. Oh, if you let it go, that might have hit him. Oh, a little bit of lag. Not a lot, though. So they're both low stamina. Oh, Brazen, I think, has been getting better with his reactions. Staying cool. Not guessing as much. You can kind of see he's trying to not guess by step canceling, but it's just not defending himself from that mash, so... Oh no. Seeing a little bit of the lag there. Yep. Sorry about that. I had a visitor. No, it's just there's no way to change the chat delay. It's just about tubes, coding, and all that. So, doubles mashing a lot. Let me see that. And I think, you know, and mashing is strong. It covers a lot of options. It covers fainting, it covers unsafe heavy, it covers step cancel. Basically anything that isn't gold link saved option, the other person has to respect that you're mashing. Now there's ways to deal with that. You can, you know, step cancel into block, you can feint into block if the move feints fast enough. But we're not seeing a lot of that because Double's just getting hit right now. Oh my god. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I'll do this frame by frame if I have to. The RH in Brazen's name is apparently an old clan tag that you can ask him more about if. Hey, how about stop buffering and show me? Oh, see, Giraffe, I answered the question, but it's so the YouTube lag. That's what I'm. All right. I can't tell if he. I think he tried to avoid it. I think he. Because it's not a soft confirm or anything, but Jesus. No, I think he tried to avoid it, but I'm wondering about that. I'm wondering if he got trapped there. That's such a weird interaction. I'm wondering if he got trapped there. That is a case study for some Absolver scientists or something. Ab scholars, if you will. Yeah, we'll get the Ab scholars on that real. So. Double's really struggling to get a read. Hold on. I'm so intrigued by shit like this. Yeah, you don't see a lot of rollback, like raw rollback fist stances where it's like fast cross rollback fist. I can't tell if he tried to duck that or not. I think he did. You can kind of see a twitch, but right now, actually the score is going to come up. Brazen is up 2-0 for the match. And then they host swap. Now, I don't know whose host it starts as or finishes as. If I could tell you, I would. Oh, he just walks up and wobbles. Why not? The match started. You don't have to wait for him. Just hit him. Yeah, you can see double holding block. He's kind of scared. He's trying to... Instead of tap blocking. Now, for those of you who don't know, Trunk Smash on Absolverplus is a horizontal. It's 20 frames, 13.5, like it is on vanilla. But it's an alternative to flute that we didn't have on Absolverplus. And Brazen has been a huge fan. No, he's not 3-0, it's 2-0. 2-0 bash. What I'd really like to see out of double is I'd like to see him get a hit on a 12 frame, B+6, B+7, and step cancel on the hit. Don't feint, just delay press on +6, +7. Because he's guessing a lot with these feints. He isn't able to keep his turn for very long. At least then, like if he starts if Brazen starts doing something, he can be in block. He can try to avoid it instead of committing to a feint where you might not be able to do that. Yeah, fast cross could be a little anti-windfall. I think he's just tilted and he's gonna... Yeah. Ah, oh, God. If you can't win the game, you have to wage psychological warfare. It's the next step. Some people do both, but... Yeah, here we go. Step cancel on hit, but... Guessing that it was chin palm, not reacting. Now that was interesting. I thought Brazen was really gonna duck into his parry strike there. Yeah, see, like just like that. Yeah, very far away. Come on, double, you can do it. There you go. Slowed down his offense, didn't commit too much to feints, which was a lot better. We've seen that's where I think double's getting tripped up is on these feints. Yeah, now he's no stamina. You gotta press this. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, the mega guard break combo. That's real. That is... I mean, the wobble is a soft confirm, but everything else, you have to eat. So... Yeah, good mash. Trying to backwalk on the low health to milk this. to be fair. Double's been throwing backer a lot. If you check how many times he's gotten to that stance and thrown backer over the heavy. No, I'm chilling. I think everyone in chat is chilling. I don't know. Press 1 if you want Doty on commentary, I guess. Let's see how many ones we can get. Rock Weaver. Sorry, I get distracted watching the chat. Double's doing some really good work. He's throwing off Brazen's rhythm. And I think Brazen can really, you know, find himself in a rhythm sometimes. Double might be out of practice, but, you know, he knows how to play. There you go. That's real. That you just have to eat. There is a timing to duck the backer there, but it's really hard to do. I almost always miss it. There we go. We see some flute reaction there. Waited too long on the feint Brazen. Waited too long after feinting the Liberty. Oh my god. If you didn't mash rollback fist, that would have worked. If you mashed fast crossing, you're fine. But he's returning with the guard break. That's good. Finally, some EQ. Finally. See, I think Double, you know, if he's gonna introduce cards, you want a chess stream? I can do a chess stream, dude. I've been playing Absolver, but chess stream, I'll do it. Alright. Hold on. Is that Chinese for 1? Alright, everyone wants Doty. Call him. Get to hear the Discord call too.
Welcome.
It works much better when that's the first thing you hear and not in the middle of a stream. It's just way more jarring. Someone
try to get a good burp out, but couldn't. Nothing in the tank.
That's because you're weak.
Damn straight.
This is why we only let you organize the tournament.
I know. Can't handle anything else.
Yeah, just organizing the whole event for us to watch and enjoy.
Shit,
that's
weak shit. Not even phased, dude. Good.
This means now
a lot of the commentary.
Probably want to stream in Discord, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I could watch it on your stream, but then I'd be delayed by like, I don't know,
that
30
would suck.
seconds. Yeah. Who wants to get double commentary on the same stuff? Nobody.
I'll let you even see my OBS.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right.
You already we on the last one, Brazen versus Double.
Yeah, it's 3-1 right now for Brazen.
Good stuff.
So. Missing the confirm. I think that's a connection thing. It might not be. I think it has to be Double's host if he's not getting the confirm on flute there.
To be, I do notice Brazen trying to get a bit more comfortable with the low stamina. I know he's mentioned before that he tends to panic a bit.
Yeah, I think he's been working on that for a while, and I think you can see some of that in this set even.
Right.
He's panicking a lot less than Double at low stamina. But I think, you know, the last 2 games, Double's been trying to figure out what he wants to do on low stamina. And now that he has a feel for, you know, Brazen's deck, he's making some progress. Now that sucks. Did you see that?
Yeah, mash with front kick. It's a classic.
Yeah, but then he avoided and got tracked. Either because he actually got tracked or because he just avoided it, which both kind of suck.
It was a good time break. I think Brazen had a bit of analysis paralysis there. Didn't know whether he should duck or do anything, so he just held block.
Yeah. This also happens to me when I hear, you know, the guard break sound. I'm like, oh, well, you know, I have to block it.
Right.
I just have to block it. The sound is for blocking.
Happens to all of us. Oh, damn.
Oh my god. I think Brazen just tried to mash. That's why he got hit by that last backer. But
Probably.
yeah. And you see, you know, Double's a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah. He's
It
taking
took him
it
a
a lot
bit.
slower now.
Yeah.
Brazen's trying to. He was trying to do the same thing back. He started slowing down his inputs for a little bit.
Yeah.
But too little, too late at that point.
Right now, I think Double's made, you know, some changes in his game plan and has kind of figured out some of the ways that Brazen wants to apply his deck.
Right.
And Brazen's got to give a response to that.
Adjust accordingly.
So,
Yeah, we see this fairly often with Brazen, and I've mentioned it to him before, where he just starts kind of throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks,
yeah.
and it's been pretty clear a little moment ago he was at.
Oh my god.
Oh, good break.
Oh, that's
Just not a,
that's where you want to get broken, where he takes a liver knee or a burr liver knee. Because if he got a soft confirm on that heavy, if he had a full, you know, 3 move guard break combo, Double would have died, and he'd be down the stock.
exactly.
Double got kind of lucky there.
Just unfortunate either deck building or options that he chose.
Well, I think what happens a lot on guard break is people will already be gold linking, not expecting to get the guard break, and then you
Why
just
they
take
call it banana combo.
yeah. Well, that's when banana combos happen, right?
Exactly.
You don't expect to get the break, and then you start gold linking into a bad guard break combo.
Yeah.
After realizing you've just got the break.
Mhm.
Now, he pulled it back, so you know, it's still anyone's game, but I think Double's got a little bit better power usage. So, but he's mashing a lot. Oh my god, he could have had the twist parry strike.
He was just expecting one thing, stopped for the other.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
you can duck that
No.
double. You can duck that double.
he feinted it. He feinted it. He wasn't gonna do it.
Double's so scared to mash because he doesn't want to die. Yeah.
Right.
Oh
there
my
it
god.
is.
That is one of the most tense. Even if they're low stam, you're a pixel of health, man. People want to step cancel. You gotta.
And in the moment, it weighs real heavy on your decision making. Ends up
Yeah.
locking people up.
Now, it's only half a health bar. You know that can only be 2 or 3 bad reads. Oh my god, or a
Awesome
tracking.
tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite. He tried to. I did see that bit a moment ago before I joined in. He did the full spinning white hook. Almost landed it, but not quite that time.
Did you guys know that front kick is safe after Chad hook? Do you mean blocking Chad hook, or do you mean eating a Chad hook? Of course, if you eat a Chad hook, front kick is safe. Yeah, every move in the game is safe.
Oh, gloves.
Gloves, cut gloves too. Cut gloves. Cut gloves
Grab
are,
punch.
are
Oh, damn.
Oh
He's
my God.
really just banging on that grab punch.
no, it was so close.
He got
Ah.
a bit too aggressive with the cut gloves, trying to take advantage of it, but with the low
Yeah,
health.
and then got exhausted, and Brazen had just enough health
I mean, it
to
was a
eke it
good
out.
counter by Brazen,
I think I
especially on
misreported
the.
the score a while ago. I think it's 2-2.
Was that double second win? The
Yes,
last one? Okay,
that was Double's second one on the host swap. So
right. Oh my
there's a
goodness.
lot
You
of
can tell this
mashing.
is Brazen. Oh my god.
Stop.
You know what? The no mix-up, right? It'll eventually work. Unless it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, always rough to see though. You know, if your opponents chose the smart move every time, you'd win 100% of the time. Classic dice, man. Said.
What are you saying? Average Absolver game in 2023.
Oh, it's the opponent's
I
fault
mean,
that
I
I'm
mean,
losing.
what state or what continent do you live on?
Earth.
No, been saying. He's talking about the latency.
Oh, I see. Ooh, that was a nice hop by double.
Yeah, that was great. He's got a lot of work to do to try and catch this up.
You know, I know you mentioned that double's been using his powers a lot better, but Brazen has been effectively using that earthquake every time I
Yeah,
see
well, up till the exhaust started coming out at
it.
you know, Double's low stam, which was really just last game.
Right.
I would say yeah, but I think Brazen figured out.
Oh my god, that was such a distinct read.
Oh my god, there you go. This is what you need.
And the Bogard break too. Oh my goodness. A proper back and forth here. This is what we love to see.
Yeah. Well,
And a good earthquake to finish it off.
well, I really wanted to
nice.
see Double, you know, milk the low health situation where, you know, Brazen just wants to mash him because you just gotta kill him and you just need one more hit, right?
Right. Yeah,
And
that is a good
see
point. You can.
Brazen get under half a health bar for that. But
Right. You can absolutely milk someone who's just really desperate to finish off that last pixel.
yeah,
And it can really put you in advantage for the next stock.
yeah, he's panicking now because he's trying to make something happen when he's down to stock like this.
Right.
Oh, if you
And
just
Brazen
mash
doesn't
immediately. So you're
Yeah.
-5, I think, on Earthquake. I've been saying -7 for a long time. I really thought it was, but I think it's only -5.
I mean, it's enough to mash for the most part.
Oh, it's definitely enough to mash. Uh-oh.
Oh, good earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
good
wouldn't-
avoid. My goodness.
Oh, that's the only stance he doesn't have a confirmed for EQ. Can double clutch it? No.
Oh, no, but
That would
was
have
getting
been
good.
that would have been
That would've
painful
been-
for Brazen to try and close out if.
Hey, you know what? Brazen was doubling down on that aggressiveness, and it eventually worked out. He
Wait,
was
hold on,
lucky he
what?
had enough health.
Today
to
we're
do so.
casting Turn 2 Blood Moon and trying
No,
to
I don't
blow
care
up
about
all our
Turn 2
opponent's
Blood
lands,
Moon,
which
dude.
means we're teaching to read.
Do you not have ad block? For
This is the OBS browser,
Oh, dang, that's rough.
and it
We
was on.
hate to
It
see
was on. This isn't an ad. This is autoplay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
It looks like an ad.
There's no yellow bar for an ad.
I know. I'm just talking about the format.
You guys want to learn about
Got
the
a guy
Blood
in the
Moon?
camera.
You want to learn about the reptilians coming up from the second dimension?
Look, he's already
To
teaching
steal
a
our
bunch of Zoomers about
consciousness?
Panza.
Dude, this guy looks like Alex Jones, but if Alex Jones was a Magic the Gathering player.
Right. So what?
Anyways, I can't wait for him to send like 1 million people to just I don't know, like hate bomb my 5 viewer count YouTube channel. You know, that's
Was
how
that the
these
last
things
one?
start, right? No. We have Utenheimer to do.
Oh, there we go. That's right. Unheimer
just-
versus Jackson.
Just being slow about
Oh,
pulling up.
okay, gotcha.
I gotta
I
go up.
wasn't sure. Cause I got the matches. I think I sent them to you in order, right? Where it was Mork, then Jackson, then Brazen.
Oh, you missed. You know, Mork's fight starts with just like a nice, you know, a nice up tilted shot of thick Limpius. Did you see that?
Ooh,
You
my
saw
goodness.
that, right?
Well, on my own time, yeah.
On your own time?
On my own time. On my private time.
I only do that on company time.
You only do that on company time? All
Yeah.
right. All right.
All right, let me No, not interact. Properties. Or just double click if you're, you have it like that. Now you do interact. Now you do full screen. And now,
Now we got a match.
hold on, no we don't.
Oh.
Now we transition. We have a match.
There we go.
Learning these streamer things as I've been streaming. So, Utenheimer, I found him in CTs some time ago. Oh my god, Jackson, screen shake.
Screen shake?
Oh my god. Content creator.
Vertigo.
Jackson makes a great tutorial series, but
He did make
now I get to make fun of him for
good
having
match.
screen shake.
Oh damn, he called out that side avoid.
You know, maybe after this, Jackson can make a tutorial about turning off screen shake since we have to tell so many people about it. Yeah.
This is a pretty explosive start to start with.
Yes.
I feel like I haven't seen them fight, but it feels like they've been fighting each other for a decent amount at this point.
So we're seeing 360 Tornado, which we don't see a lot because it doesn't have as good a feint as spinning high kick. Now you'll definitely get like a 13 frame feint punish, but it's not a liver knee. Not consistently. They have to late avoid. Excuse me.
Well, we always love to see experimentation, right?
Yeah.
You never know what might work.
Now the thing is, and we thought this would be more of a deal when we were doing the balancing for Absolverplus, is that 360 is only 21 frames, so it's safe after a side kick or a cleaver, where spinning high kick isn't.
Right.
But I think he's just using 360 because he just likes it. There's nothing wrong
We
with it.
always love to see use out of a nice move.
Now, it's supposed to be 13-5. He's supposed to be getting that underknee confirmed, but it could be a situation like Brazen's crouching. Well, he could be gold linking late. He could also,
Could also
it's just
be
not.
move jank.
It's not his host, and he's not getting that confirmed. Oh, what a mean shadow boy. That's what he needs if he's down this much health.
Yeah.
Damn.
But Jackson's been doing really good about calling out what Utenheimer's going to be doing.
Yeah?
You see, yeah, he sees the side avoid, he ducks, he feints his attacks right before he's going to do anything, and mashes when Utenheimer's going to feint his own avoid.
Yeah.
He's been doing really good at calling these out.
We haven't had to see much of, him playing around the staggers. Because Uten's really trying to just keep his offense.
Which Stagger typically does want to do, though. They've got the tools for it, so
Yeah.
why not?
And right there we just saw, so he feinted, or Utenheimer feinted face back fist, and then Jackson saw the feint and thought, oh, he's going to punish with Urmawashi, so I'm going to duck it. But he didn't do that. He threw guts.
Right.
And now we're last stock, pretty even.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there are also some moves where you can let Stagger avoid it, even back avoid it, and still dodge the Stagger. Oh, no, Utenheimer.
Good.
That
That
just-
was a bronze confirm. Not even a. That was a.
you just gave up
non-silver
220
confirm.
damage, my friend.
That was tragic to see.
Yeah.
He
Might not
probably
matter,
didn't
though.
expect the shadow wave.
Might not matter.
I mean, he's got the health lead, but he could have had even more.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It was the end of the match.
Well, it ended up working out for him.
Yeah.
So
Still, even if you if
Yeah.
you're gonna whip out Shadow Void, it pays to be a little bit more patient on whether you think it's gonna land or not. Because even if it doesn't land,
yeah,
you're still gonna be open to any
And he-
sort of attack if you just mash.
and he has a spinning high kick reset. So no, he doesn't.
Right. He could still manually.
No, he
change
doesn't have
into
spinning
that
high
stance.
kick reset. It doesn't come out on the right side.
He could still manually change and get it off.
Yeah, he
It's a whole
can.
2 seconds in Shadow Void. Good feint. I
Yeah.
don't think Jackson was expecting the Shadow Void, but that was a very well
No,
done.
this is tense. He keeps going for these feint punish reads, right? And then eating the heavy.
I mean, it's for Jackson. It's been working out, right? He's pretty much finding his rhythm in how he plays Utenheimer.
Well, it lost him the middle stock of the last game, and it almost just got him killed.
That is true.
So he's got to be careful. Like, it's a good thing to do, and a good thing to show your opponent that you can do it.
But everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Because if you start overdoing it, you start, failing at it.
Yeah. Hold on,
I know it sounds overly simple, but it's not just like failing at it. It's you start dropping your stuff, right? Like he's guessing things like too far in advance, and it's getting him punished.
Oh wow. 360 is just slow enough to catch him after the shadow avoid. Oh, no stamina on the avoid for that. That sucks. That was a good EQ. I like that a lot.
Did he get the ghost health from it?
No, he didn't get it.
Oh.
He didn't get any stamina either. The backstagger didn't reach.
That was a good
Yeah, using the EQs to clean up the stock is really good. Like, yeah, sure, you're trading 3 shards, but now you have...
Oh, you still got that face back fist ghost health back for it.
Oh my god.
Plus the health back from the death.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you trade an EQ to be up half a health bar, I think that's a great trade.
Well, I mean, it was a good trade, but at the end, Utenheimer completely turned it around. My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, that Shadow Void's helping him, keep it even.
For sure. Even if it is like whiffing some of the times, it's still taking out a big chunk of Jackson's health every time he uses it.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
But he was kind of early on that dodge, if you ask me. So.
It was a little early, but if everything worked
Yeah, there we go.
we'll
We'll finally see some stagger avoids. So, for people who don't know, oh my god, clutch. People who don't know,
that was
when you block a stagger, the stagger is -1 on Absolverplus.
I gotta appreciate the whole swap being accelerated.
There's all these funny sounds, so I gotta just let it go. That was great. I really appreciated that. And Utenheimer can be pretty coin flippy about his avoids too.
Right.
And you can kind of afford to be as a stagger.
Right. You've got that little bit of a safety net with the hit afterwards.
Yeah.
But after a while, people start kind of noticing it and avoiding, as you saw there. Just a little bit.
I wonder if that's real. I wonder if 360 feint underneath is real against stagger. Because there are some feint punishes like that are.
Ooh!
Oh my
My
god.
goodness, that was an interaction.
Do you want to see that again, dude?
Avoid. Yes, dude, put it back. About 10 seconds.
What the hell was that?
I was avoid. Finally get hit and die.
Yeah.
It was...
Yeah, I was wondering about the underneath feint. Yeah.
Alright, go back again.
That was pretty good. That's in the highlight reel. Somebody clipped that. Yeah. Holy crap. That's gonna make Jackson some money.
That was a really good interaction.
Yeah.
I can't really... Was that... I don't think that was reads, right? That was mostly reactions.
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe the curled up avoid was a read. But yeah, they were reacting to the other heavies. Right, because it was spinning high kick, curled.
Even then.
360. That's gonna hurt, yeah.
You gotta take that time to see what move is coming and react.
But you know, this is a good position.
tight,
This is a
tight
good
window.
position for Jackson, right? Udenheimer has no shards. Shadow Void costs 4 shards and Absolverplus. Right.
Ooh.
And he's
That was a
got
miss.
5 shards now from eating damage.
Right. How about Udenheimer's?
And you know, he can piss an EQ, take the kill, and not
Didn't even
that.
do it.
Didn't even have
Didn't
to.
keep it. Yeah. I mean, at this
That
point,
was great.
it's still winnable for Udenheimer, right? Well, a little harder.
I would say it's definitely. I don't mind the front stagger to get rid of heal. I mean, front stagger
It's
when
good
you're
frame.
behind is definitely costly, but he traded into a 12 frame, so it's all right.
Ooh,
Absolver plus stagger avoids do 90 damage instead of having to do 35 plus a 12 frame confirm on vanilla.
Right.
And then the front stagger does 65 damage instead of getting 35 damage plus a 12 frame confirm. So basically every 12 frame that isn't low back fist trades positively with front stagger.
Dude, Jackson dragged this stock out, man.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Well, when you're up a whole health bar and you also have 5 shards, I mean
Right.
you
can
have
afford to do that.
you have two EQs basically for that for that stock to
You can do
really
3
extend.
EQs just from using 2, taking damage using the last one as well.
Yeah, if you have enough shard generation, yeah, you can get 3 EQs easy. And I can't tell if Jackson is running Will or not. I don't really. Do you think he
It
is?
doesn't look like he is. No.
You don't think so?
He is. I think I'm pretty sure Udenheimer's running Will. He's thrown out that Shadow Void plenty of times, but I don't
Well,
think
he's also been
Jackson's-
taking a lot of damage.
That is true.
And also, Stagger has the best Will scaling. He might not have much in Will.
Also true. If he has anything in Will, it's probably not going to be too much. But
Yeah.
I don't think Jackson has very many points in Will, if any at all. Because Windfall doesn't have too bad shard regen.
Yeah, you can see the coin flipping coming out, especially in like the early parts of these games where it's like, okay, I have, I'm equal. Maybe I can afford to coin flip and see what happens. But Jackson's making the right reads here.
It's testing the waters.
Yeah, well. Oh. But these shadow avoids have been doing a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Every time it seems like Udenheimer's getting behind, there's always a shadow avoid in his back pocket. Yeah.
I did see what you were talking about with the coin flips, though.
Yeah.
He pretty much is doing just guesswork. He's taking advantage of that little safety net that's given by his stag.
Yeah, like you can see him try to backstagger a lot of openers and eat a lot of heavies, right?
Right.
And then he gets in a situation where that's not working. Then he's not respecting the horizontal heavies that Jackson has in front stance, right? He ate a sidekick for, to get him killed on the first stock. He's been eating these 360s a lot more than he should. Especially when I'm pretty sure if you backstagger feint the 360, you can still be safe to the underneath after. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure.
I know it's the case for Windfall, where you can kind of take a risk, avoid certain moves, get bigger damage off the confirm. But is that the case with Stagger?
No.
Can you avoid... Yeah, I didn't think
Well, I think there's on certain moves, Stagger definitely does get more slowdown. But your Stagger, you don't get confirms unless it's your Stagger. And that's only sometimes.
Exactly.
And sometimes you don't even get that.
I mean, if you do the feint Stagger, it's still not going to be enough, especially compared to how Windfall does it.
No, but what, I know you know this, but, most people don't know that when you feint a successful Stagger avoid, you get a stacking stamina buff where the next move you block does less stamina damage to you. And that stacks, what is it, 3 seconds? 5 seconds? I think it's 3.
Right. But what I mean is that if he's just going to try and avoid every move he sees and just guesses, he's not going to be able to take advantage of that buff.
No. Yeah, he's not really trying to game stagger like that. He's just, you know, I do a lot of damage on my stagger avoids. My coin flip is pretty strong. You have to always respect it.
Right.
You can see,
And
like,
you do, right? It's
yeah,
an
and it got him
effective
a lot of
strategy.
damage there. The last
Yeah.
quarter health that Jackson had. Ooh, the funny sounds are back. Last quarter health that Jackson had, you know, got eaten pretty much by staggers. And it's both side and back stagger that do 90 damage. So.
Right. It's more a matter of just, you know, having a balance of it.
Yeah.
Not being too tipped to one side or the other.
Well, overall, I would say that, you know, Jackson's been up on the stamina game. And when he's not, he's got an EQ in his back pocket to fix it. So we haven't really seen him get a guard broken.
No, I agree. I'm talking about Udenheimer. Right?
Yeah.
He's playing very, like you said, coin flippy and somewhat aggressive. Like right now he's being a bit more defensive, but that's just because he's got his health down. The reason why he got so low is because he got so aggressive at the start.
See more of this coin flipping. Jackson's not really phased by it. And he got the stagger avoids too. Like, if you're going to coin flip, you can get your staggers avoided too. And then you're going to eat more damage. And if you're not eating the damage, your stagger, you're frame trapped against a heavy. You have to block the heavy or eat it. Right.
I think this is a pretty good testament to just how well Jackson is playing around the stagger here.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
He definitely, I think he has lengths of time for like a stock where he's playing really well against the stagger, and then he just gets coin flipped.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened last game.
Yeah. You have those bouts of genius, and then the.
Yeah, did you see that? Underknee liver knee is safe to 13. Not safe to 12 though. So when you mash with switch kick, that's not gonna work. EQ, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then I've been saying. Oh my
Gym
goodness.
challenge versus.
I don't think that the 360 tornado confirms for underneath.
You mean if you faint it, or just?
No, if he
Oh.
hits, because he hit and he missed the confirm.
Oh my god! See, that's
Oh my
exactly
God.
what we're talking about. You have to eat that. You also probably have to block that wallet blow that was after. So I think Jackson's doing a lot of things to game stamina, where
Well, he did.
Udenheimer isn't. Like, he's throwing, so he'll often avoid into heavy. And there's a lot of times stagger just has to block it because their startup on stagger is too long. If they try to avoid it, they'd eat the heavy. And, you know, with Udenheimer coin flipping like this, he doesn't have these resources. You know, he's not doing anything to mitigate these stamina differences. Like, yeah, he's got Shadow Avoid to get him out of a rough spot, but...
But what? I mean, have we even seen Udenheimer's other power?
Heal, yeah. Saw heal.
Udenheimer's heal? No, I thought Jackson had heal.
They both do.
They both have heal?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
We saw it, I think it was second stock last game.
Oh, I see. I didn't even notice it. It was gone too fast.
Yeah, you definitely got some healing off. Yeah, see, I mean, coin flipping against the FBF wallop stance is probably the worst thing you can do. You're gonna eat FBFs and you're gonna eat wallops and be back at the same mix-up.
Right. Probably step back a little bit from using the stagger avoids, just because Jackson's been completely playing around it for the most part.
Yeah.
We also haven't seen too many of the front staggers by Udenheimer, even at the high health.
Yeah, we haven't. I think he's wary of just the bad trades.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't blame him for that either.
Yeah, because even if you do the front stagger and you interrupt after you get hit with, like, I don't know, the 360 tornado, it's just not gonna be able to make the difference later on.
I mean, you got to be really confident that you're gonna make your turn matter more than theirs when you throw out a front stagger you think it's gonna hit. God.
Yeah, and then if you start coin flipping right after the front stagger, You just lose that advantage that you got.
Yeah. So, I don't blame him for not using front stagger very much.
Right.
Oh, getting tracked by the curled again. I think it was a late avoid, though. I know, the first one was too early. Now this one's too late. Plight of a windfall.
No sympathy for them.
Oh, how I weep for thee.
I can tell Judenheimer's trying to get a bit more patient about it,
Yeah.
but he's still kind of falling into the old pitfalls of just coin flip. Oh. I mean, and why not? Why shouldn't he coin flip? Especially when it starts working, you know?
Yeah.
That's some of that difficulty, you know? Oh! Jackson! I
You know,
what Jackson
I'm
was
gonna
expecting there.
add Forsaken Privilege to the auto mod ban list. I swear to God. An Absolver
Why?
Academy.
What happened?
The YouTube chat talking about Forsaken Privilege.
That's right.
Jesus
We don't have to
Christ.
think. Just coin flip.
Just coin flipping get cleavers, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Optimal strat. Oh wait, I didn't even. Judenheimer pulled out sword. Is that the first sword we see?
That is the first sword we've seen, but not the first weapon we've seen this tournament.
Yeah.
Certainly in this
sword.
match.
Yeah. I know windfalls tend to have issues with swords, for the most part.
Yeah. They can be hard to read. You know, especially if you
with some of the weird. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, with the weird animations I think you're gonna point out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So it was a good attempt to try and, you know, close the last stock.
Right. But just a tad bit late.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be fighting to get GM, you know, go full hog, full toxic.
Hey,
Take him out, man.
I think sword is great. I think sword side unlocks are not great. I think sword side unlocks are incredibly toxic. I won't try to learn sword side unlocks for that reason. I just think it's so gimmicky and like, yeah, it's really strong, but you just shouldn't have to deal with that. Especially with all the weird animations, they're so hard to read.
You seen the Charlie video for dumb side unlocks for swords?
No, I haven't.
No, I'll send it to
God,
you.
that's gotta be like Omega AIDS.
It's really good. It looks fantastic, but you're right, man. It's gonna be too much to deal with. Oh, that was a good EQ.
Yeah. Well, it almost
Ghost
was
health
good.
is not real.
Yeah. It was good that he got the flute ghost health, but it's also a
Right.
stagger, and that is,
You know.
I mean, that's how they bully cult, right?
Right. That was trying.
Now, Jackson has taken a game 3 stocks to 1, so he can definitely, even if this doesn't go well for him, he can definitely come back.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, what a duck.
I mean, we're already seeing it.
Yeah.
Hammer had a good run with the momentum he had.
Oh,
just
there we
taking
go.
the lead. Yeah. But you know what? Judenheimer still took out a ton of Jackson's stock,
Yeah. Well, half a health
which
bar.
is right.
It's a significant lead.
Yeah,
But
it
what's
is
going to
significant
happen
lead.
is if Jackson starts making a comeback, even if he
Ooh.
loses his stock first, if he gets
No.
Judenheimer down to like a quarter health, Judenheimer isn't going to get a lot of health back for killing him.
That is true. However, if Judenheimer manages to take advantage of that health lead, like he did this entire stock,
Yeah.
he's going to be very solidly in the lead for this round. Again, we've seen people make it back from this kind of disadvantage in a game, but it is very difficult, especially for two very evenly matched opponents. Juden started getting the hang of that time. Oh my god. We love to see it. We love the Shadow Void. We need a new Mr. Shadow Void anyhow.
You're gonna get demonetized? I have to be monetized.
Oh, that was good interaction there.
Yeah. Slick avoids.
Yeah. And a good feint too for the call out.
Oh,
Good beats on both sides.
if there's a chance, you just gotta go one hit, Jackson. Ah, mashed.
There we go.
Panic mashing.
I
That's
mean,
how.
even if Jackson had gotten the stock there, Udenheimer would still have had a lead.
Oh,
Jackson wouldn't
a
have gotten too much of
significant
the-
lead, but at least you
yeah.
know you could have a wet dream about it.
Oh, I totally ran that back, dude.
I would have totally run that back if he was any other style.
Exactly.
But Stagger is
coping,
just
you're coping.
Stagger is just so broken.
It's so toxic, dude. We hate it, man.
I mean, it's kind of toxic, but
A
whatever,
little
dude.
bit. In the same way that Fate
Oh
is
my
toxic.
god, there you go. Oh,
Yeah,
only
he managed to
only
get the confirm
360.
only off guard break.
That's kind of a weak combo.
I mean, he could have done a few 12 frames, but that
Yeah.
was a better option.
No, that was definitely the best option for the ad.
I have the same type of gripes with drunken paw. It's supposed to confirm 12, but it doesn't.
I have the gripe with Surging Palm. It's supposed to confirm 12, but doesn't. So yeah, I think we're seeing, you know, Jackson's stamina management come out again. You know, especially with
Right.
these you know, not just managing his stamina, but managing his opponent's stamina with these avoids into heavy that Stagger just has to block, or they're
Right.
gonna get tracked.
Jackson did a really good job of just draining you.
Stagger isn't as bad as Forsaken, in my opinion.
Alright, ban him, dude. Kick him. I'm with you.
Alright.
Forsaken supremacy.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Put him in timeout.
user in timeout. Yep. There you go.
Oh my god. Jackson managed to take the stock. What do you hear?
I didn't know to delete all the message. I just thought
That's crazy.
I just didn't think Giraffe would be able to. It's only a minute. I'm not that evil.
Dude, Jackson completely took back the whole game here, man. It was even first round, and then he dragged out the second stock to get the advantage. Now he's completely dragging out Udenheimer again with his last stock.
Oh, that was a delay press and wallop. That's why it hit. But
Yeah, man, like you mentioned, he's taking real good care of his stamina as well as managing Udenheimer.
Is this a video game?
There we go. That's that.
That's
To finish
that.
it off with a 3-0.
Yeah, that is a convincing. That's a statement. If you struggle and then you take the last game, you know,
All right.
3 stocks to none. That is a statement. Jackson is looking strong. Forsaken privilege.
There you go. Get him out of here again. Boot him. Boot him.
I did it once. That was fun. It was fun the first time.
All right, yeah. Second time you gotta kick him.
No, second
And after
time
that, you
something
ban him from
else.
Academy.
Second time something else has to make me laugh slightly harder before I hit timeout again.
All right. Stagger's
So-
actually not that bad.
Yeah, Forsaken's the real problem, guys.
That's right.
Yep.
He will swear to develop the most annoying stagger.
So, before we go, I have the standings here. Tournament. This is what we've seen. So, trophy system was gonna play, but he had to drop. Or
Yeah.
did you drop him?
No, not yet. I'm gonna give
Not
him a
yet?
chance for this round. If he manages to actually, get in touch with people, submit any sort of rounds, I'll let
Okay.
him stay. But his first strike was completely avoiding people first set of games. If he does it again here, I'm just gonna drop him. It's unfortunate, We love
Yeah.
to see more people compete in this kind of stuff, but whatever. Life finds a way to drag you away from having fun, We hate life, dude. We know life up in this bitch.
Yeah. So I think those were good matches. I really enjoyed watching them.
Yeah, I agree. They're really good. I think we're seeing the players start to get their stride in as they get a bit more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, generally speaking, a lot of people tend to just like play once a week. You know,
Yeah,
if
and
that
Double
at all.
hasn't played it. Double hasn't played it in like
Oh yeah, dude, in
a
ages.
year and a half, 2 years.
That's
Like
like centuries in internet time.
I know. It's like whole era of Balver.
Yeah. And hey, you know what? He did a really good job, especially for being so rusty.
Yeah, this is the era where, it's downfall and the game died, and this is the era after downfall where the game really, really died.
That's right. We killed it twice.
Killed it twice. And we're still here. Just
That's right.
enjoying some
It's still
Balver.
kicking. As long as Papa, man, I get too used to saying Papa Sifo. Papa Slow Clap doesn't pull the plug, takes us off life support. I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. By the way, you should show that the video that I sent you for Charlie showing the dumb side unlocks. It's only like a minute long.
Give a little Easter egg for the end of the stream.
See if people can figure out how to do it.
All right, copy the link. Go back to the.
Regular Giraffe, I have to correct something for you. It's not a coffee league style tournament. It's actually a round robin. Okay, everybody fights everybody at least once.
I don't think that's what they meant, but.
No, I'm gonna put words in your
Hold on.
mouth. I don't care
Hold
what
on.
they mean.
What the fuck am I doing?
Is this what you meant? You want to deal with side sword unlock pools?
Yes, this is exactly what I meant. Like, this feels so illegal. Because
if the devs didn't want it to be in the game, they wouldn't have put it there.
I gotta turn this shit down. Yeah, this is where the real demonetization is. In Charlie's video with whatever music he's using.
Look at that, dude. That's awful.
Oh, what is that? This is so illegal. This is so awful, dude. I hate this. This should not be allowed. If somebody does this in Tourney, they should be banned. I swear to God. That's so illegal. Yeah, okay. Wait, was that... I think that was jump spin kick, right?
That was jump spin kick,
yeah. Oh, it rarely confirms on hit. Oh, okay, so now we have side sword unlocks that confirms on hit, because we needed that. And, the frame data, like, for this shit, like, changes a shit ton, because you're hitting earlier or later than it intended.
Yeah,
right?
Because of animation jank.
Yeah.
You love foot slap.
Oh, body. Who's we?
I love foot slap. So does Charlie. So does Hanger. So does all the other Australians.
Wow. That ruined my night watching that.
Oh man, that made my heart. That just made my heart. That's what happened.
So, I think Bash had a good idea with the chess stream. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll stream some chess.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But
I'll leave you to it then.
But for now, I'm going to close the stream so we have a nice little tournament stream and we confuse the chess, the Absolver. Because I would definitely get confused.
Makes it easier to just keep that separate. Segregate the games.
Yeah, something like that. All right.
All right.
Well, this was good. Saw the standings, and good luck to the competitors. And we'll see. Hopefully, 3 more fights next week.
Yeah. So far, everybody's been doing a fantastic job, except Trophy. But we hope to see that change.